How I've been doing again? Well, the reality is, it's been tough. This heartbreak thing is never easy, and it's something that I wish that they actually teach you in school. But I learned the most greatest lesson I could ever learn, and I'll tell you exactly this in this video. When it comes to relationships, I don't really talk much about these things, especially my own, but I've always been a sucker for love. I put aside that dream life for a dream partner. That's cheese as, but happiness is only great when shared, in my opinion. But I guess the video that I am going to make is something about for me, and it's learning how to be single again, and maybe touch a bit about like dating during a quarantine, but it's being single again is pretty damn interesting again. And your boy's been single now for quite some time. I'd say 4 months now, around 5. Probably when I upload this, going on 6. Being single is tough, especially when you're so used to having someone in your life and not having them there anymore. It hurts, man. It freaking hurts, yo. Oh, yeah. And I'm the type of person where I'm a hopeless romantic, you know what I mean? Like, if I love someone, I love someone. Like, my eyes are set on you. I have wherever you go, I go, And I'm a ride or die, and trying to find someone like that, it's hard, Let alone love and be in a relationship, man. What I've been up to is just healing and trying to keep one foot in front of the other and learning how to be myself again and learning how to be alone by myself again. Learning how to be goofy, learning how to feel myself, even if it's cocky, screw it. Learning how to find the joy even in the most little of things. And you just take everything day by day. You wake up, brush your teeth, getting back to a normal routine again, and figuring out who you are without constantly worrying about someone else. I think that's something that I'm still getting used to, is that I need to take care of my own needs. No one can take care of that except for me. I'm starting to just running again because it forces you just be at peace, be at mind without the distraction of the world around you, and just getting out of your own head and your own body. I think that is something that would benefit me a lot. It's a nice and gloomy day here in Vancouver, and I want to take you guys with me on just a normal day in my life and what's it like. Oh shit. Beanie or no beanie? Beanie. In Canada, we call these beanies. Look like a robber though, but whatever. So when it comes to living my normal life, a couple things I'm gonna do today. Go to the bank, get that money, Life is always about making money. And then I've been running a lot, so one of my things I want to focus on is buying a pair of decent running shoes, because your boy has really flat feet and it hurts when I run. And I've met some horrible people, man. I'm not saying everyone is horrible, but some of those people that I've met, I'm like, there's people like that out there in the world? Like, what the hell? A lot of stories, man. A lot of things I want to vent off my chest. My peep. This will be my fit of the day. Let's go. And just trying to take it one day at a time with work. And instead of running away from myself, I needed to run towards my own self. Get a peri-peri fries. Any drink? No drink. Awesome, thank you. You too. Yay! Whew. And it was time for me to get the hell out of there. So, I got my shoes because I started running more, and got my lunch. And one thing I want to talk about is like learning how just to treat yourself more, because I've been so in the mindset of like spoiling other people and taking care of other people. But once in a while, you know, you got to treat yourself, because who's gonna love you as much as you love yourself? I'm gonna go to the bank and then work for the next 8 hours, right? That's pretty much a day in my life and what I've been up to recently. And working out too, and like feeling myself again, you know? And this is what my life's been look like, right? It's kind of lonely sometimes, right? You have to get used to that. I should put it here. I'll put it here. Now I'm gonna work for another 4 to 6 hours. Prepping, planning, doing my video things. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, which is gonna be a simple cut right now into the next about what it's like with my life so far and what's to come. Rediscover who that new Peter is.
Chili sauce?
Yes, chili sauce.
Ever since I could remember, I never got taught the baseline that it's okay to just be who you are at the exact moment. Yes, you can have goals and dreams and aspirations, but who you are as an individual deserves to have presence, deserves to just be alive and be accepted for who you are, and know that no matter what you do wrong, you can only control your actions, and know that you yourself are a great human being. So pretty much this is what I do, or at least try to do every morning, is go on a mile, like a mile and a half, I try. And I usually get between like 6 minutes to 7. And I went to high school right here. So a little nostalgic, because I remember I was always like that kid that would always run last, or pretty damn last behind. But yeah, BRB while I start running. And then I usually come here to my favorite bench. And I sit here right here after my run, usually like 1 or 2 times around this park. Why is it wet there? So I usually run from there all the way around, once or twice. But this usually calms me down in terms of if I'm like stressed out, what's going on in the world, thinking about myself, and just, it's really calming. And this is how I do my own self-care and how I'm leveling up. And it made me think about this one thing, is that this morning while I was doing my run, I was realizing that like I held on to a lot of my baggage from the past, and what made me feel really comforting was that me being able to go back to my younger self and being like, even though I wasn't there for my own self when I was younger, like I'm there for myself now, and I'm able to reflect and look back and be like, yeah, even though no one was there for me, not even myself, it's like now I'm able to look back and be like, hey, I'm there for you now. I'm there for myself. And I forgive myself for not being there for me when I needed me the most. And to learn to let go of that baggage and heal from all that. But yeah, ain't trying to get too deep. And it's something that I'm starting to learn, or needing to unlearn and relearn and teach myself, to learn how to be positive again and learn to trust the world and trust the process, and know that everything that's got me here is not only through my own intuition, but by something called fate, or things that I've met people in and out of my life for a reason. It's trite, but life is so short. Nothing is truly promised. You gotta make the best of what you got and learn from your lessons life has put in front of you, and you need to keep growing. Somewhere along the lines, I forgot that. I lost myself. I focused on always giving myself to everyone, caring way too damn much about what others think about me, when reality is all the answers that I know are within myself. And to be this crazy, wild, and free person, and it's something I'm learning how to live my life again by. And here I am, back at square one. Truth be told, honestly, on God, on everything, is that my health hasn't been the greatest this year, you know? A lot of mental health issues, a lot of own physical health issues, and not sure, knowing, like, what's tomorrow to come. And it's taught me to just be grateful for where I am right now, because nothing's promised. Tomorrow's never promised, as dramatic as that sounds, and you only have one life. I'll talk about this in the next video, if there is one, and that's all I gotta say for now. Peace.
So many of you are going to be resentful and blame somebody else besides yourself. It's your fault that you're not doing your thing. And so the reason I think it's happening is the judgment of others. It's the same shit from 4th and 5th grade that we developed. This is very complicated, but unbelievably simple. You're worried about what other people think. You give up on that shit and you're clean and you can go. And all of a sudden, it's not how much money you have or how much time you have. You just see that you can do it. Money ain't time, ain't shit of holding you back compared to your worry about other people's opinions. Do you know what it's like to be in your own head and nothing else matters? Do you know what it feels like to give a shit so much about what everybody thinks yet not care at all? Do you know that when I leave here, I'm gonna look at every single tweet about this talk, and if somebody said, I'm gonna be devastated like I fucking died, yet equally don't give a fuck? When you can get to that place, amazing shit happens. You know why? Because you stop being scared. And I want that for every fucking person, because let me tell you something, it fucking is the best. You only have one life, and it's much better to live it for yourself than somebody else.
400 trillion to 1.
That's it, baby.
Oh damn, there's a car accident over here. Oh man. Drive safe, everybody.